Hey everybody, this is my field assignment 3 on mental toughness. My saying, quote, if whatever you want to call it, for the week was rise up. And I chose this because everybody I think has seen Katy Perry's new Olympic video. And it just made me feel something. I don't know, I got the chills watching it and everything. And then one of the commentators in the video actually says, "Champions rise up." So I just really liked it and kind of wanted to live by that, I guess, this past week. And it also works for sports and just for everyday life problems and things like that as well. So I thought it would work perfect. It was hard saying it every hour. Sometimes I would just forget because I'm not used to just reminding myself over and over a positive thought, and especially the same one. So it was hard, but after forcing myself to do it and everything, it almost just came natural. So after a while, you just keep saying it without thinking of it. I would work at Toys R Us, and you get those customers that just they give you a hard time, and you just say you rise up and be better, and it would just come natural after a while. So every customer, every little hard time, every little niche in the day, getting through sprints, it really does help to keep reminding yourself, rise up, all those little positive things. And I think positive talk is important because it gives you confidence, it gives you self-empowerment, and then you can overcome your negative thoughts. So it kind of is great for all those things. And then for the plank, well, the plank I struggled a little bit. The 3-minute plank the first time, it didn't quite go well. I tried my best, but eventually, my arms, my abs, my few abs that I have, whatever, I don't, I tried to do the plank, but I struggled. I couldn't complete the first 3-minute plank because, 3 minutes is a long time, and it was hard. I did talk to myself, rise up, you can do this. You try everything, but sometimes your muscles don't cooperate, and, I couldn't do it. So, yeah, it was tough, and it kind of sucked because, you want to be able to do it, but I couldn't hold it for the whole 3 minutes. And then the next couple times, it was kind of easier. I ended up finishing it, but the talking helped, and I knew right off the bat if I could get to 2.5 minutes, maybe 2:15, that all I had was 30 to 45 more seconds. So it helped to, hey, if I get to this mark, I'm almost there. You better not give up. So it was still tough, but I ended up doing it, which was better than the first time. And then my inconvenient task was when someone said my name, I would say my phrase. And just like the first couple of questions about just your normal phrase for the week, it's hard at the beginning because you're not used to thinking of it that way. And I wouldn't do it. I would forget. That was probably the hardest thing because I'm not used to it. But then after, you keep doing it over and over, it just becomes natural. And, you say it every time, and it's kind of reassuring. It's, very good positive talk, and it just kind of makes you happy, I guess is the way to put it. Makes you feel good. And then, yeah, the hardest part was remembering it. But then again, it works out when you start doing it after a while. And then the 15 minutes statue, I think it was 15, but then the question said 20, so I did 15. But I did it at the rink in Beantown, and I just sat on a bench, which, it's kind of awkward because you're just sitting there, and, people are like, why is this chick just sitting there? And I literally just sat there, wasn't on my phone, wasn't on anything. And, it's hard. It was hard because you have so much time to think, and I feel like, we don't do that as often because we're always distracted. We're on our phones. It was kind of cool to just sit back be in silence, relax a little bit, and be away from all life's distractions and all that. But then again, it also helps you, you're sitting there, people give you all these looks and everything. You can't say anything, you can't get up, you can't, move around, do something different. So it's cool, you put other people's judgments aside, and, you just be yourself, and you can think about whatever you want, and you don't have to worry about anybody. So that was cool, but then again, it was very hard to just sit there because, we're not used to just sitting, first of all, in one place. We're always so busy and everything. But that was definitely the hardest of the tasks, was the statue, because it was mentally and physically taxing, because you got to sit there or do your pose or whatever pose you're in, and you got to hold it, which, it's tough on your body too. But then again, like I was saying before, you have so much time to think, so many things you're like, I could be doing this right now. A lot of negative thoughts kind of come in your mind, but if you block them out, it just ends up getting better, and you get through it. And if you start thinking about cool things to do, like what are you gonna do next, or kind of anything, time kind of flies. So after you put those aside, the negative thoughts and what people think, what is this chick doing, it really wasn't bad. But then again, it really was hard. You think it's gonna be easy, but it wasn't. So yeah, that was my week in the positive self-talk and the mental toughness and everything. So I hope you liked my video. Thanks. Bye.